Hello, my name is Brian Jacobs from Hypnotic Solutions. What I'd like to share with you today is the use of the pendulum and how it can be used to help determine whether a client will be a good hypnotic subject. Now, you don't have to have a pendulum like this one, which is made of wood. Sometimes you can get one made of crystal or acrylic, or even you can improvise by having a piece of string and maybe a nut at the bottom of that string. It doesn't matter what you use, as long as it's something that heavy, suspended by a piece of thread or piece of cord. We're going to be using this chart. Again, you don't need to have this, but it can be useful to help determine the movement of your pendulum. Now, what I'm going to do is to line up the pendulum with the middle of the chart. So I'm holding the pendulum over the centre of the chart. I said it doesn't matter if you haven't got a chart, you can just hold it over a table or just straight down in front of you and just focus on the point of the pendulum. Just imagining it moving forward and backwards. That's all I'm doing. I'm just imagining it moving forward and backwards, saying forward and backwards, and noticing the pendulum is moving forward and backwards. I think left to right, the pendulum moves left to right. And when you do this, you may get a very similar result. You might find large movements in the pendulum, or maybe you find nothing much at all. Or sometimes you can imagine forward and backwards and the pendulum might move left to right, or imagine it moving left to right, it might move forward and backwards. Ideally, it will move in the direction in which you are imagining it. So that's a demonstration of using the pendulum, and if you managed to have a movement when you were holding it and it went in accordance with the thought patterns, so in other words, imagining it moving forward and backwards, and you had a large movement more forward and backwards, that would indicate, and in fact one of a number of indicators, that you were a good hypnotic subject. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the future.